Greed is good. Have a bonus.
Go, go, go!
Backing up.
Y'all ready? Get going! Steady, steady. Now that is magic.
Here they come. 5, 4, 3,
Give 'em away in the sky.
1.
Incoming!
Heads up, engineers. A hungry buster has entered the area. You have destroyed the fight.
Thanks, mate. Show ponies! Bolt away! Appreciate it, mate.
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Standing still,
Defeating the wave. Good. Now hand it up.
Let's do this!
Let's go!
Go!
All in, men!
Y'all ready?
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Bombs away!
Not again. But we're not done yet. Get to an upgrade station.
Sound off if you're ready.
I'm moving this. There wasn't.
Come on, you fighters! Keep happy feet, happy feet. Go!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah! Can't stop!
Backing up. Pony up, boy!
Here they come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's have a go at it!
There wasn't anything to worry.
Get ready!
Engineer, look out for that sentry buster.
Bombs away! Incoming!
Alert! Another sentry box ahead in this area.
Appreciate it.
Well done. Get to an upgrade station. I'm giving you a bonus.
I am ready. Go, go, go!
Go, go, go!
All right, you wankers!
Y'all ready?
Go, go, go!
Manco is under attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on then, mates!
A sentry box ahead in this area. But there are more. And quickly find an upgrade station. Greed is good. Have a bonus.
Ready! Thanks, mate! Let's go, mates! Woo-hoo, woo-hoo! Happy feet, happy feet!
Let's go!
Everybody ready?
I am ready. Get going!
I'm ready! The last wave. Defend Lanco with all force. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
God save the Queen! Walk away! Thanks, mate.
Push up, engineers. A sentry buster has entered the area.
Spoils of war. Forward! Peace all, big head! Appreciate it, mate. Incoming! Get ready!
Another sentry buster has entered the area. If we destroy this, all is lost. How could this be? Quickly, get to an upgrade station.
Done me proud, boys.
Thanks, mate.
Stab, stab, stab.
Hey, thanks.
Stab, stab, stab. Let's go, mates. Proceed. Move it, lads! Man up, ladies! Let's play! Sniping's a good job, mate. Soldiers are bloody Let's play. Needed.
One more wave.
Got all bloody day.
5,
Let's do this.
4, 3, 2,
Appreciate
1.
beauty. Appreciate. Give him a dogful. inside your head, all over 4 counties.
Station. Quickly! Get to an upgrade station before they return.
Okay, so I can tell this isn't your first time with Hammer, because you've got all of your proportions right, all of your slopes are decently sized and all that's quite nice. What I'm seeing, layout-wise, the biggest issue you have at the moment is that your choke here is extremely cramped because there's no other way to get to and from front. There's no other passages that allow you to easily get there. There's no flanks, neither for the robots nor for the players. There's just nothing. You have to go through the choke, and that's really an issue regarding classes who want to be at the front or who want to play isolated from the... Regarding your missions, you don't want to use always crits at all, I think. The reason for that being, it doesn't actually make the mission more fun in that it doesn't change anything about the bots' behavior. It doesn't make them harder to navigate or dodge or whatever. You want to make sure your robots are fun without crits, such that when you do put crits on them, they are actually fun. And the majority of the robots you put crits on were not designed with crits in mind, so you probably shouldn't put it on them. Good example of what I mean, the Charge Soldier template. He is designed around having crits, so he shoots way slower, and his rockets are way slower, but they hit like a truck because they're crits. Because the whole gimmick of the Charge Soldier is that he does shoot crits. So if you do put crits on a robot, it should actually be made and given attributes specifically to cater to that, rather than just giving it willy-nilly to everything you have. Keep in mind, TF2 is a game where people like to rocket jump, people like to be able to do fast rollouts, and if your only option to roll out is the main area where the bots will be, it's not that fun for soldiers, it's not that fun for scouts who want to pick up cash, who want to get picks, get specific robots. It's not fun for spies who need to navigate a super cramped choke to get to their targets. You could easily expand upon like these areas with black depth textures and add flanks to these areas. They don't necessarily need to be super open, though it does help with casters who like to rocket jump. You may also want to have flanks because it makes your map more interesting in that it gives robots ways to flank the players.
I'm going to saw through your bones! Ah! You're all right, Doc.
Look at how it's done on Valve maps. There's look at how the bots flank you on Cold Town, where they go on the upper paths both on the left and the right. So look at Manworks, where they go in both paths to be able to flank you. Look on Decoy, where they go on top left and top right respectively, depending on which flank tags they have. Maybe you should revisit this, because as it stands, this choke is way too... It's fine that it's choky, but the fact that it's the only way to get to front and to go away from front is an issue at the moment. Just look at how, like I said, look at how it's done in Decoy and Cold Town. These are the main ones you want to use for inspiration. Look at how Cave-In 1 plays out. Look at how actually Cave-In uses flank tags quite a bit in general. Pretty much any wave will show you how the flank tags work on here. Look at how the Grooves flank on Disc Deletion 1. They'll give you a good idea of how you can use flank tags. Because really, flank paths, they're not oppressive or aggressive by nature. It's only as aggressive as mission makers make them by abusing them, and that's really not your problem as the map maker. That's correct. Well, more importantly, you need to have ways for players to get to front without having to go through the choke. But if they are bilateral, if both sides are able to use the path, that's a plus. not, again, it's not the choke in itself that's annoying, it's the lack of options to get to front. The choke being choky is fine, there's plenty of that in default maps. There's plenty of that on the front of Cold Town, there's plenty of that on the front of Decoy. There's one massive choke at the beginning of Decoy, and that's fine. The map plays perfectly fine. One other thing I will say, you might want to avoid dead ends in your map design. By that I mean running into areas where once you've run into the area, there's really no other way out. Like, if you go here, for example, and there's bots in front of you, there's no way to actually escape the area beyond just going to the robots. So this dead end here, probably not a good idea. Here it's the same thing. Unless you have jump heights, or like, let's see. Actually you can crouch jump, that's fine. But having to crouch jump all the way here if you're, say, like heavy, and considering the bots move along this way, and if you crouch jump you'll likely have bots in your face again. Maybe not such a good idea to force players to take that long to get up there. Maybe add a slope of some kind. In general, dead ends really don't play well to MVM. You either want the area to be open or to give players options as to how they can move, because here it's easy to feel like you just have no way out once you go here. Like here it's the same thing. Once you go here, then what? You have to go like to the robot's face to exit this area if you're unable to rocket jump, or worse, you need to be like have the robots behind you and the bomb carrier behind you. That's not what you want. That wouldn't be anywhere near as much of an issue if you were able to get up here from down there in some way. Like with Air Blast. I guarantee you, the overwhelming majority of players are going to use this as a thing to take cover from, rather than actually using the pit. Because it takes committing to air blast upgrades to actually be able to do that. And only one class really gets to do that. Designing this whole area just for Pyro to have fun, not exactly a fan. Honestly, I think NG hints, sniper hints, don't commit to them having them spawning anywhere in particular. That can always be changed. That's something you should think about once your layout is completely done. But all in all, dead ends generally do not work in MVM. You look at the Valve maps, you will hardly find any dead ends. In fact, you will see multiple ways to get around to all the different places in the map. There's no one area that you can only reach through one path. Yeah, it's actually a good point Kai makes. You don't want to have a pit that is this far out the way. You usually just want the pit to be easily available for people to push it in, so it's not just for pyro. So like a loose cannon or a rocket just knocking the bot over, things of that nature are also able to get the pit. So it's for a lot more classes than just pyro. Though generally speaking, I'm not exactly a fan of pits. If you want to have one, it should be, you know, relatively easy for players to put it into the pit. I think I would just cut the pit altogether if your idea was to put it all the way back there. And just rework this into being a functional area that serves as cover and a different way of getting around this path.
Thank you.